Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what was out there, and a lot of very cool creations to look at again today by a bunch of different authors. So I'm going to look at all these in Reforged Eden. Some of these are for both Reforged Eden and Vanilla, and some are specifically for Reforged Eden. So if there's anything specifically for Vanilla, we will figure that out as we go through here. So the very first creation is the LF Malevolence by LyfeForce, and this is dual compatible between Vanilla and Reforged Eden. Really cool looking, like Imperial Star Wars style ship here. Quite frankly, probably, possibly a replica right out of the show. And I believe this was an older ship by the same author, and then it went through like a retrofit, and everything got kind of changed around, and a lot more time and effort was put into it beyond what was already there. So yeah, definitely kudos to LyfeForce. This is an amazing looking ship yet again here, and yeah, definitely like it. I'll fly around the body here and check out all the intricate details and things going on here. Kind of looks like we've got a lot of potential places to add some launchers here. I love this cut in the hull again. Typical like a Star Destroyer kind of characteristic. Then we got some side hangar doors over there. Looks like we got our reverse thrust over here. There's one real one in there, and then there's a couple probably upgrade slots. I really like the way the author is making upgrade thruster slots look like real thrusters, which is really helps with the visuals of the ship and everything like that. You can kind of see the same thing going on the back side over here, where you've got a real thruster here, but then you've got a kind of a couple fake thruster pods, but I believe they're actually where you can swap out these blocks back over here for a real thruster again. And you got to kind of do that to balance the CPU, because especially running these drive thrusters, or they usually call them Excel thrusters, that they cost an incredible amount of CPU. So you can't just run all those unless you're going to run quantum and auxiliary cores and other things on the ship. But yeah, what a cool looking ship here. Love the bridge as well. Looks like we also have some more potential launcher positions up here on the top deck. Yeah, good line of sight on those as well. And I'm sure there's a ton of opportunities to add in standard turrets as well. And I think they're marked by this block work in these various locations on the hull as well. So you could really soup this thing up a lot. I mean, if you got the CPU, if you got the quantum auxiliary cores, hamster cores, lots of NPC crew, whatever, you can really get this thing juiced up, both with flight performance and weaponry. At least. There's probably other things inside too, like shielding and things like that. I'm thoroughly expecting, honestly. But yeah, really cool looking build here. In past video too, it was walking around in ships. I know some people didn't really want me to go in God mode when I was doing that. I'm going to try to balance it out. The reason why I use God mode most of the time on these is so I can get around faster, because these videos have been getting longer and longer, but every week there's just so many massive large creations to look at. They just take time to go through, and flying in God mode is typically quicker than being on foot. So that's kind of why I do it, but I'm going to try, if depending on the creation and things like that, I'll try to walk around on foot, because that is the perspective you would see it in actual gameplay. So it does make sense. Anyway, I just thought I'd fly around more of the ship here. And everything about this ship is just super detailed everywhere you look. Even if you take a look at all the different textures that are going on, even in, I wouldn't call this a flat area, but there's just the way it's textured. You got this texture here, you got some of these, you got some of this. I think you got some of the smooth metal with the lines, and smooth metal probably without the lines, and it's just a mixture of a bunch of different textures that give it some definition on the hull, and I think that looks really good. Definitely like the way the author did that. Very nicely done. All right. Well, anyway, let's get aboard this ship here and check out what's going on here. Sorry I was taking so long on all that, but I just wanted to kind of point out some of the things that I've been noticing here as I've been flying around the hall here. All right, so I'm going to try this. Well, here, I'm going to adjust the lighting as well before we get in, and let's try to find a happy balance somewhere. And I'm going to try to get out of God mode to see how this works out here. So now this would be just walking around the ship as you would see it in gameplay here. So as soon as you walk in on one of these back ramps, you've got a lot of utility function right here, which is a great place for it too. As you get aboard, you can get rid of the rads, get some O2, heal up, things like that. Well placed. And you got your armor locker right over here as well. And then I think we're in the elevator right now. I think. Certainly looks like an elevator. Oh, look at that. It just that's a little bit different setup there. So it just kind of stops here, and you can kind of jump right up into some of the corridors going through the ship here. This looks really cool. I love the hallway look here with the kind of hexagon pattern or shape. Let's go over this way. I like how that opens up too. So yeah, more of the same kind of design here. A lot of nice LCD accents along here as well. Seeing quite a few of those. Looks like we've got, God, is that an LCD or are we just looking at some textures here? I think this is some LCD work around this fuel tank and deco piece as well. Maybe not. No, actually I think that's just side textures there. Okay, it looks really cool though. I definitely like to see that red in there. Now obviously we got an advanced generator up over there, and it looks like we definitely have locations to add in some shield housing parts. Not sure how, well, there's quite a bit of space up here. Yeah, looks like this is what, 3 blocks wide, I think, or is this 2 blocks wide? It's a little deceiving the way it's all set up here, but yeah, that's definitely some upgrade slots over here. And we're also running some Xeno textures in here too, so it's got to have some hull reinforcing in the area. You can tell by the texture right up here that is specifically a Xeno texture. Wait a minute, am I reading this sign right? So shield housing, it is pointing this way, so okay, let me get the light. Ah, right up top here, okay. It was really dark. Okay, so it looks like 2 medium shield parts can go there. Probably another advanced generator right where I'm walking here. Kind of like you see on the, well, the other side's a little bit different. But yeah, very, very cool. Let's keep moving here. Again, I'm sure there's going to be, actually, let me get to the P menu right now, and I'm going to turn on, oh, I don't see it. Okay, I was wondering if it had a option to turn on like part placement stuff. Does not appear so. It looks like all the labels are already just in the ship here, so that is really cool. Yeah, I definitely like these corridors and hallways and things, the way it's set up here. Let's head back this way, see where we end up at. Looks like I got another shield housing up above there. So yeah, a lot of places to add in more shield parts, definitely. What we got in here? Oh, that's a big room here. So this would be more of a fusion reactor. I probably said that right above the door, didn't it? Yes, fusion house. Just on this side here. So that's a centralized one in the middle. Shield bank 3, shield house 7. Yeah, this thing can hold a lot of high-end parts. Deployment room. Okay, that's where we came out of. Let's head this way. See where we end up at. Shield array house 1 and 2 over here. Again, lots of part upgrade places here. Auxiliary command, control station, and crew quarters. Oh, this looks really nice as well. Like the way the bunk beds are kind of set up here with the block work, and again, you can see some more Xeno blocks probably in front of where those generators and shield parts go. And yeah, our V for external view, very nice. And then we got our Sarlacc pit, if I said that correctly, cantina in here. Oh, very nice. Nice little place here. Got our menu and everything like that. We can get some blue milk and some other Tuscan tequila and stuff like that. I think the Stormtrooper. Well, this actually could be a rebel ship as well, so I won't say specifically like Stormtroopers or anything like that. It could be all kinds of different things in here. So we got our turbo lifts. What's are the Star Wars names for elevators? They're just probably faster in Star Wars, I bet. Main engineering coming into the hangar here. Yeah, again, very very nice. Like the great blocks up top there with the texture, the red texture lights kind of up in there, kind of makes a whole display. And that's all just the ceiling of the hangar, which is really wonderful. I love to see the detail levels like that. A lot of LCD work in this ship too. Everywhere you look, there's LCDs. All your like directional LCDs and other information, part upgrades. So we also have some production areas right in the hangar here, and utility functions. So we got our O2 and med station. Looks like a full med bay in this corner over here, including an armor locker. And yeah, place for another constructor or deconstructor on that side. Production area harvest 320. Got another elevator right back over there, and another 320K right there. So we got elevators in back too. I'm going to try to take this front elevator and swoop back to the back one eventually here. We also have this catwalk kind of going up along the side of the hangar. Actually, this goes places as well, so maybe I'll have to get off here and check out this corridor. Oh, look at that blast door in the hallway. That's kind of a cool touch, actually. I know it's probably used for hit points, but it just looks cool anyway when you're going through the ship to see blast doors like that in a more of a combat ship like what this would seem to be here. And we do have some upgrade information over here as well. Has 4 options for function, a bunch of options too. So grow plots, additional lift thrust, down thrust, by removing double thin blocks, half blocks, you can fill in armor and decoys. So yeah, a lot of different stuff you can do with this ship. Really soup it up. Again, the author had to kind of keep it low key on the parts that he placed for the workshop to get the CPU to balance out and be compatible with vanilla and Reforged Eden. That's quite a task, actually. There's a lot of differences, especially on larger creations. So yeah, this is really cool the way it's working out here. And yeah, more upgrade slots here. A lot of info panels everywhere you look. I'm going to try to walk all the way forward here, and it looks like we kind of stop right there. This very well is probably a decoy small generator there just to attract AI to shoot that area or try to shoot to that area of the ship, which is probably going to go through a big wall of defensive blocks before it gets there. So I guess I'm going to go back out this way, and let's see if we can go up again on the elevator here. And this just goes this direction. So we're kind of walking above the hangar. What a cool looking hallway. It looked cool from the hangar as well. But yeah, very, very cool. Love these texture lights in here. That red accent with the white. And again, kind of following a little slightly different layout here, but still kind of this I wouldn't call this still kind of a sort of a hexagon over there. Now it looks like we got hydroponics over in this room over here. Let's open up this door and head this way. Yeah, here's our grow light. Looks like you would remove probably the 9 blocks below here, or just put in the Reforged Eden style grow plot in the middle. Either way, but you got 9 grow plots on that side. I wouldn't doubt if we got the same thing on the other side. Kind of looks that way. Again, really, really cool hallway. I like the fact that it's kind of roomy too. I mean, if you're going to do a POI, this would work out pretty well because you don't have a lot of clutter and obstructions in your way, which would be probably a better experience with FPS combat. So this is going right back down to this hallway section here. Let's keep on going this way. So we're going to go to the command bridge, processor storage, and medical bay. And we got our main CPU core right here, it looks like, right now. And oh, look at that. There's a way off that way as well. Man, there's corridors all over the place here. Yeah, and they go places. So this must be our CPU core room or CPU room. You can see our standard CPU blocks here for whatever core setup this is currently. And I do believe it's running more than just 4 advanced CPU cores too. So I'm sure there's some instructions for vanilla players. You probably have to remove the basic and the improved CPU cores and just keep the 4 advanced running. Maybe that's how that's set up. We got another storage controller or ammo controller right there. And we get right up into the bridge area here. Oh, look at that. We got some alternative color schemes as well. Imperial color scheme and Republic color scheme. Infirmary over here. Again, all these displays, like, just it makes it look really cool. And look at all the different colors on the floor here. You got kind of this medium dark gray, lighter gray, another lighter tone of gray. And it's just kind of like drawing like, I don't know, some cool looking stuff on the floor. I mean, yeah, it's quite an art to just decorating the floor. Oh yeah, this is really cool coming into this bridge as well. Check that out. You got these two like smaller lower sections here for like crew members and NPC personnel operating different stations. And of course your pilot seat right there. What we got on the LCD on this side? Tutorial video. Yep, very cool. That is really nice too. If you really want to get to know what the ship is, then the author can go through probably a lot of the upgrades and different options you have with the ship on how you want to set it up and things like that. And yeah, having all this utility function here is awesome as well. Looks like we also have a quick way into the cockpit right up top over here. Got that door there, so very nice option again. And let's see, so I think we came up. Oh wow, somehow I ended up, I don't remember seeing this room. Yeah, I like the use of this block here to walk through some of these corridors. That is definitely very cool. So we've got a lot more room in here to add more CPU quantum auxiliary blocks, it looks like. And I'm guessing that is this, yeah, that's Xeno steel as well. Like I just call it Xeno typically, but yeah. So kind of a fortified area for your CPU core blocks. And a lot of room to add quite a bit more. And if you fully upgrade this, you'll probably need it quite a bit, especially when you get into fusion reactors and things like that. Those are quite a pricey option. Very nice option, but quite pricey. All right, and I just kind of ended up back into the bridge, so this kind of loops around that way as well. All right, so I feel that I'm gonna miss some things here. So it looks like I'm kind of just looping all the way back around. I just want to take these one of these elevators off the back of here. I have a feeling it's going to go to areas that we've already been at, but I wanted to make sure. Yeah, so that jets us right up over here. So yeah, alternative way around the ship there as well. So I'm probably missing some areas of the interior, but I think you get the idea. Yeah, very, very nice ship. Definitely check this one out here. Let's look at some numbers here on it. So to start with, we are size class 9, unlocked level 25. We're stock speeds. Again, there's a lot of thruster upgrades and things like that in the ship as well. But we're doing 41 forward, 22 strafing, 62 lift, 11 reverse, 25 down, 19 fuel tanks, 9 oxygen tanks. Got a barrage of all this weaponry on here stock. It does actually have 4 advanced laser cannons. I didn't see those when I was flying through on the hull. A lot of places to add a lot more launchers and turrets throughout the ship. So you can definitely soup this up far beyond what it comes stock. 19-hour and 36-minute build time on here. It is going to use a fair amount of Xeno material. But it's it's battle hardened in a lot of areas. Not a huge amount of estrium or I always say this wrong. Estrum, and zirconium. Sorry about that. I've been called out on that a couple times. Like, Keep forgetting to call it the right name. I want to see if this is a legit long-range radar in here. No, okay, so that's just a fake one. Again, this was compatible with vanilla as well. So let's look at some other options here. Okay, I already got, I kind of checked this out right before the video as well. So the way it's set up, it's got a basic 2 improved cores and 4 advanced, but not the 5th advanced. So a vanilla player basically can remove the basic and the 2 improved and just keep the 4 advanced cores, and then your CPU will be all in check. Reforged Eden, it's balanced for that stock as well. So at 1.8 million CPU, basically it's not using quite all of that. And yeah, and you can add another advanced CPU core without getting into quantum or auxiliary cores stock as well. On storage, we got a lot of storage on here. Well, quite a bit. So we got looks like a 64. They're all labeled here, so you can kind of read what's going on here. We have two 320K ammo controllers, and we actually have a 320K harvest controller as well. There's a mid and rear one on the ammo in case one gets hit. If you're in excessive combat, you got a backup or another one, in another location as well. Plus all this other stock storage over here. Of course, again, the harvest. Very, very cool ship here. Again, this is the LF Malevolence by LyfeForce. Really, really cool kind of rework of existing ship. I do believe looks stellar. I mean, everything about it, the interior, the exterior, the shape, the texturing, the texture lights, all the LCD work. A lot of time and effort went into this. Very, very nice creation again. All right, so the next one here. This is a little one here in comparison, but this looks like a nice utility vehicle here. This is the Lynx LNX-C2 tree harvester by Bone Dog, and this is a HV. I don't believe it said if it was necessarily for vanilla or Reforged Eden. I have a feeling it works with both just fine. So it's yeah, really cool looking tree cutter. I mean, kind of a more of a wide body design with that, with a double row of tree harvesters on the front, kind of doubled up. That actually looks like it would work out pretty well. Actually, I kind of want to test this in game to see how this format does work. It certainly looks effective, and it's a very cool looking tree cutter as well. It's got that kind of sleek, almost like a race car kind of look to it. Got a couple Gatling guns back over here. It looks like you can top dock this as well. And yeah, maybe even some upgrade stuff back here, or maybe not. Maybe that's just holding some parts back there. Turn my light to see if I can see through that. Not really, but yeah, that looks really cool. And I got our hover engines down there. Cool looking blockwork on the top. Interesting choice of cockpit too. This is a weird one to use, but it really looks good with this build here. And that's interesting how it's kind of, the front blocks here can kind of go through the front of that cockpit. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, that's kind of neat. So it kind of looks like it's just kind of mounted up to these angled wedge blocks in the front there. Very cool. Well, yeah, nice tree cutter. Nice tree cutter. I think that would do quite well. I'm curious on its storage on here too. Stuff like that. Well, let's look at some numbers here. Alright, start with, we're unlocked level 7, so yeah, very inexpensive to get in game. 31 minute, 34 second build time, no rares whatsoever. Does have a detector. Obviously our 4 harvest modules, 2 Gatling guns, 4 fuel tanks, 2 oxygen tanks. 24, 10 strafing, 20 reverse, and yeah, that's that. Well, it doesn't go up and down. It's a hovercraft. CPU wise, yeah, I think this is going to work out probably for vanilla and Reforged Eden. I'm looking at it in Reforged Eden. It's slightly over, but that's not going to cause any harm. And it probably balances out just fine if I was looking at this in vanilla. I wouldn't doubt. So it's also, it says it has 2 RCS. I don't know if I should believe that or not, or if that's just part of the hover thrusters on here. I'm not sure yet. Maybe it actually does legitimately have those. Let's take a look at its storage. I'm really curious about that as well. So we got an ammo controller at 750 and a harvest controller at 7688. So yeah, pretty good sized storage for harvesting trees as well. Definitely nice. Yeah, check this one out. I noticed it's quite popular as well, which is really, really cool. I think it looks like a very effective tree cutter. A little thinking out of the box a little bit on its design, and I think this would work out pretty good. Probably be pretty stable as well when you're on the ground there, being a little bit wider body on this. Yeah, again, very, very cool. This is the Lynx LNX-C2 Tree Harvester by Bone Dog. Very, very cool. So the next creation over here, this one didn't specifically say if it was for Reforged Eden or vanilla, so I'm assuming it's vanilla. And this is Starfield. It's just called Starfield by Optimus Prime. And this is based on a ship design in Starfield. I never actually seen that when I was playing Starfield. That particular ship looked really cool, though. And so does this creation here that is kind of doing a replica of it. So this is a CV. Pretty cool body design on this one. Kind of a wedge shape. Fairly wide, actually. So it looks like it's going to have some pretty legit space on the interior here. Maybe. A lot of... almost kind of looks like there's a lot of like modules, attachments to it, individual parts here, like this this front piece and over there, and then you got this big like thruster module over here. Another kind of part like that up on the top side here that actually contains the warp drive, which is not on the inside of the ship, which is pretty interesting. Also some pretty interesting block work here. It kind of looks like it's this is to indicate probably some part upgrade slots here, especially with that that over there. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm just kind of guessing that maybe it could it's kind of designed to put some turrets up there or things like that. And yeah, definitely you don't see too many ships in this color scheme too, and I definitely think it looks pretty cool. Again, this is kind of based on being more of a replica of a ship in Starfield, and that ship in Starfield is probably made out of parts. You know, I was just thinking about that, and you kind of build your own ships in Starfield. So whatever won that one was probably made out of a bunch of different parts, and it was probably custom anyway. As most of the spaceships in that game, unless they're like a set piece kind of part of the story plot, would be that way. Yeah, very cool. Very cool looking ship. Alright, so I'm going to get aboard here and try to see what's going on. I guess we're going to come in through... Do we come through the back? Yeah, we got a couple doors right there. Let me adjust the lighting. And I'll try to get out of God mode again. And walk through this one. I guess it's not terribly slow getting out of God mode. It still depends on the creation. If it's giant creation, it takes you 2 minutes real time to walk from one part of the ship to another. That's a different story, but this is not the case here. This looks like a good all-around, I wouldn't necessarily say starter, but maybe mid-grade ship. I guess we'll look at the stats. Maybe it is a starter, but a lot of neat functionality. When you walk in here, it's kind of like your house. You got your shield back over here. You've got a place to sleep, place to eat, your fridge, grow plots in either corner over there. Other utility function back over here with the armor locker, O2, some plants, and yeah, another armor locker and O2, and then you kind of walk right through this farm section here with its own oxygen zone. And just kind of cruise right through to the front of the ship here. So over here, looks like we have our gravity generator, an advanced constructor, and it looks like a full medical bay right over on the side here. All their specialized equipment, clone chamber there as well, and armor repair laid right over there. And then it looks like you're right up into the bridge area. We've got our looks like our CPU core blocks right in this general area. By the looks of it, I'm guessing that it's got 4 advanced CPU cores. We'll see if that's true or not. And oh, we got a teleporter right over here as well. Might be a P menu option for that. And that's something I didn't look at very much on the last creation here. Let me get over here and see. No, it doesn't look like we do have a P menu option. A lot of visibility on the bridge here as well. Just seeing if there was any quick ways in or not. There could be. There could be. With the glass there, you could probably put in like a door there or a hatch of some origin. But that looks cool how it is, and it's not a big ship. It's not like you're going to be like traveling a long ways to get in and out of here. We also have this elevator here. Oh, interesting. So we got like a way down to the ground right here. So you kind of just leap up. I have to turn on my jetpack for that there. And then you can go straight up probably to the top of the ship here as well. Oh, okay. So yeah, we do have a kind of a quick way in the ship going right down the middle right there. Yeah, which is just right next to the bridge. All right. Very cool. I'm kind of in a weird mode here. I'm in God mode and jetpack at the same time somehow. All right. We also can see a detector. I do have some weaponry on here. Quite a bit of weaponry, actually. We'll take a look at the stats here in just a second. But very, very cool. Looks like a good all-around kind of ship to play the game with. Probably fairly early game. I don't think it's necessarily like extreme late game ship or anything like that. Let's take a look at the numbers here. So, size class 2, unlocked level 25. Got a lot of forward thrust going on here. 251 forward, 35 strafing, 69 lift, 8 reverse, and 16 down. So you could probably carry a lot of weight with it. We do have a drill turret on here. And again, quite a lot of weaponry, plus a detector. 7 hour and 39 minute build time. Does use some Estrum and Zecosium. Not a lot, though. Does have 2 human crew on here as well. CPU-wise, not too bad. It's running, I believe, the 4 advanced CPU cores. Just want to double check that. Actually, no, it's running. It is running Reforged Eden core setup here. Interesting. Okay, I didn't. Yeah, so it does have the basics and improved cores in there as well. Where vanilla, yeah, you probably wouldn't have those if you just had the 4 advanced. Different setup there, but so it kind of covers everything. So it's got a decent amount of CPU in there. Let's take a look. Was there anything else I missed here? I don't think so. Let's check out the storage. So we got an ammo controller at 320K. Let's see, a harvest controller at 152K. And I believe these are boxes. So I think that's it on the storage. And then quite a lot of storage boxes. Yeah, these are just so like 16K boxes, though. So they're no slouch. You can actually put quite a bit in those, depending on what you're storing. Does have a repair station as well. We've seen that on the inside. Our Pentaxid tank. Stock shield strength, 500 and, yeah. Yeah, a little over like 5,550. Yeah, very cool. So yeah, it's got defense. You can do some mining. You got a little bit of a farm section there. You've got a little bit of production. Yeah, just kind of a good all-arounder, and it looks really stylish too. Again, built on that ship design in Starfield, hence the name of the ship. So yeah, very, very cool. Again, this is the Starfield by Optimus Prime. Very nice. So the next creation here is, I think I got it right here. This is the Imperator, or Imperator. And this is by Amadeus 66366. Very, very cool looking ship here again. Different design. I like the color scheme. Noticing the differences in the grays here. You got kind of a darker mid-tone gray and a lighter gray. And then of course you got the reds in the mix there. Cool looking bridge here. Looks like we got a front access door there. Oh yeah, very nice. Got some big old weaponry on the side here. Some artillery turrets And what is the center one here? Is this a miner or is this a laser cannon? Oh, that's a miner. Okay, so we got, looks like a single drill turret here too. So kind of light mining. I wouldn't say it's like a heavy miner, but definitely a nice option when you're out in the game world there. And this certainly looks like a multi-turret here. So for harvesting, yep, it is a multi-turret. And then we got some general weaponry around the ship here. Kind of a barrage of different types of guns here. We got some rocket launchers and looks like a cannon and some laser turrets. Trying to identify these pictures. There's so many laser turrets. Actually got it right. Yay! And a pretty big ship too. There's a lot of room back over here on the inside. Yeah, kind of. Wow, look at that. Cool the way the blockwork was done around these windows here too, where it's all kind of sloped in around the kind of matching shape of the windows on the inside. That looks really, really cool. And some texture lights going along the sides there. Looks like we're gonna have a hangar in the larger portion of part of the ship back over here. Oh, and look at the top side here too. We've got 2 SV landing pads, kind of surrounded by a lot of weaponry up on the top. And kind of a way into the ship from the landing pads. Yeah, very cool. Kind of like the paint job on it too. That's kind of neat. Having the gray next to the reds and just give it some decorative stuff there. Very nice. All right. So let me get aboard here and. I'm trying to adjust the lighting here. I'm going to try to get out of God mode as soon as I get in the hangar here. Oh, wow, look at this hangar. Oh, I didn't expect the curvy walls. That looks really cool. Yeah, and that front or the top section in here with the red texture lights really making a cool looking like pattern there, like this big digital red line up there. And then, yeah, that's cool too. This whole hangar looks really cool. It's a pretty roomy hangar, I gotta say too. The ship, you know, when you went along the side profile of it, it looked like it was going to have a pretty good amount of space in it, and it certainly does here. This is no joke of a hangar here. We have a looks like an advanced repair bay in the hangar as well, and our repair console's right over there. We got our HV hangar. Well, of course, SVs can fit in here too, but definitely got the ramp and everything to get HVs in here. Oh, big ramp door going down to the ground on the front. We probably actually bring in some HVs this way as well. Oh, yeah, look at that. I probably didn't trigger this right. There's probably some other mechanism to activate the door in this, but that'll give you a lot of clearance when you're coming in too with the HV, with the double with the ramp and the door set up there. And I got some staircases going up to the second deck over there. So stay up here first. I want to see what's in this front room here. God, yeah, that looks really cool. Love the curvy blockwork along the hangar there. Didn't expect that. Figured it was going to have square walls and stuff, and that looks so cool that way. So coming in here, it looks like we got some utility, got our armor repair and O2 storage controller or ammo. Quite a lot of controllers. This certainly looks like a production room. I kind of like this setup here too. It's right off the hangar, probably in between the hangar and the bridge, and pretty spacious production area. Even stock here, we've got 4 advanced constructors, it looks like, along the front here. I think they're all advanced ones. And then a lot of utility function in the area here. Our armor locker over there as well. And we can keep on going forward. So this is kind of coming up to, looks like a full medical room right up front here. This would be that front door getting into the ship, which brings you right into the medical area. So we got a shower, toilet and shower over there. Yeah, plus, yeah, very nice. Nice setup here. It looks really efficient, like, to use this again like a base ship, for touring the game in. Oh, look at this room. This is totally different looking in here. Almost looks like it's like wallpaper or different painted section in here. This is I would guess more of a like a break room, cafeteria, bedroom. We also have a bed in here. Couch, TV over there. Got to have our plant. When we get into the main bridge over here, we got our teleporter. A good spot for that. And it looks like we've got 4 passenger seats, our pilot seat. Cool looking visible front glass display there. We got a combat mode. I'm going to hit that. And what do we got on the other side? Landing mode. Interesting. I used to like to run these switches. I did that on most of my earlier creations, and then I don't know if I got lazy or just just discovered that you can put them all in the P menu, but it's not quite as immersive in the P menu to me. I kind of like the physical switches more. Although when you're playing in the game, it's probably more convenient just to be able to go to the P menu and flip a switch that way, as opposed to walking to the physical switch in the ship and hitting it. But I still like the old school method, or I won't even say old school, the switch method. So over here we got a nice hallway section over here, kind of overlooking. These where those staircases go down to the hangar, and looks like we got a crew area over here again. A toilet and shower and a bed. Some place to sit and eat. Let's head around this way. Can we? Yeah, it's kind of a glass walkway above the that part of the hangar here. And yep, another crew room off to the other side there. You can kind of see a warp drive out in the middle section here. I wonder if is there an access door into that section? Just kind of curious if we can get in there or not. Maybe just walk around this way again. I think it may be shield off, but we got our shield in there as well, and the warp drive. A lot of engineering stuff. Gravity generator. You can see some other tanks and stuff in there too. Oh, the light doesn't help much. All right. Yeah, that's kind of a trip here. I almost feel like I'm going to fall down into the hangar right now. And then up here, looks like we're going to probably the top of the ship. Oh no, holy smokes. Ah, wow, this is a whole nother deck here. Okay, I didn't even realize this was coming here. So this goes right off from the landing pad on the back, and then we got a pretty large farm section in here as well. So running, yeah, a bunch of it's like 4 sets of 18 grow plots. So what is that? It's gonna be like 17 or 72 grow plots, I believe. It's a pretty good sized farm. So yeah, this thing really does it all. Yeah, just a good all-around ship for playing the game, and you got a lot of docking capabilities, production, farming, and weaponry and things like that as well. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let me get the lights back on and take a look at some numbers here. So we are size class 6, unlock level 25. I don't think I have the thrusters on right now, so let me turn that on. Okay, so 33 forward, 13 strafing, 17 lift, 14 reverse, 8 down, 14 fuel tanks, 10 oxygen tanks. Quite a barrage of weaponry on here already. Cannon turrets, laser turrets, some artillery cannons, missile turrets, sentry guns, 6 advanced laser guns. So yeah, definitely a lot of firepower stock on here. It is going to use just about 5,000 estrum and zirconium. 11 cargo boxes in there too. Let's take a look at your CPU. So CPU looks like I believe this is a vanilla creation. So I would not doubt that. Yeah, no, maybe not. No, it's got the basic and improved cores in here too. Interesting. So yeah, if it was straight up vanilla, you just need the 4 advanced cores, and then you get 10 million CPU. Actually, you'd get a lot less CPU by adding in the basic and extenders. But this is probably for the sake of Reforged Eden, I gotta assume. Although I didn't necessarily see any Reforged Eden parts on here. Let's I want to check out the shield on here too. Okay, so shield is 4,300. That might just be a stock shield, potentially, or like an advanced shield. Take a look at your storage here. So we've got harvest controller at 320, ammo controller at 320. Looks like we got 3 other controllers over here. This one's at 322, another 322, and another 320. So, yeah, basically, looks like, yeah, 3 normal 320s or slightly over that, and your 320 for ammo and harvest as well. So, again, a good all-arounder ship, no doubt. Just, you know, do the combat, do production, farming, docking, kind of serves as a carrier as well. Again, quite a bit of offensive capabilities as well. Just take a look at one last thing. I just want to see what its hull material is here. Looks like we got hardened steel, at least in the front area. I want to see if it's, I think it maintains hardened steel. So I believe the hull material is, in fact, hardened steel. So, yeah, some pretty tough blocks there as well. So, yeah, very, very cool. Again, this is the oh man, I don't know why it's such an easy word. Imperator by Amadeus 66366. Very cool. And again, oh yeah, and I turned on that option there, so that extends the ramp to the there and here as well. Yeah, there's that switch in the bridge. Got a really cool looking hangar design in here too. Definitely like that. All right, so next one here. Got a pretty big one over here again. This is the NSS Monowhale Light Carrier by Napalm Minus. And yeah, this is a pretty ship here. Look at this front bridge section and this kind of weapon rack cluster. Looks like it's full of antennas and stuff right now, but certainly could be, looks like a good spot to add some launchers. I'm sure that's probably the intent. Again, I'm sure just to balance the CPU. That's why it doesn't have a lot of that in there right now. This almost is kind of like, almost like a broadside style ship here. It's got a lot of side turrets going on here. You do have a number of turrets up on the front as well. And really cool looking landing pads up here. Love this block work on the sides here with the, it's actually a legit real light there too. Yeah, that's cool. Nice looking landing pads here. 5 of them too. And then we got radar up front there. Again, yeah, this whole nose, or I don't know if I wouldn't say this is probably the bridge, because the bridge looks like it's going to be in the control tower section in the back of the ship, but just a front observation area there. And looking on the bottom side, man, yeah, it's doing a lot of stuff down here too. It's really cool looking block formation here. All the detail around the area here, texture lights, and there's a lot to see. This is just really, really detailed. Yeah, look at this. These are almost like different bays. Oh yeah, they are. They are docking setups here. Oh yeah, you can see where the so this, yeah, there's going to be some other kind of craft that docks up to these sections here. This would be like a Bay 8, Bay 6, Bay 4, I assume. And it's got the LCD arrows here to kind of guide you in. I got to see how this works sometime. I'll have to grab a support ship for it and check that out. And it looks like they'd go in here, and then you got these like kind of suspended catwalks that would get you inside the main ship. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, again, insane amounts of detail everywhere too. Just all every little nook and cranny of the surface here has a bunch of detail stuff going on. And running some of those like metal frame blocks and things like that. And look at this setup over here with kind of like this extended shield that goes over the side of the hull there. But it's purely cosmetic. Well, I don't know. It might actually help defend the ship as well. But really cool texturing lights and a lot of complex like thin block work here. And then of course you got the whole underside of that where you actually do see the complex block work on the inside. Look at this angle set up here. This is killer. So you got a 22.5 angle and a 45, and they kind of match each other and create that kind of, I don't know, really cool looking shape. And then that shape matches it on the outside here as well. Kind of, yeah, a lot of it does. Like this over here to the angle line there works too. That's cool. That's, yeah, so you can kind of see through this framework here. Haven't even been to the back of the ship yet. We haven't looked at it from the top view. This is really, really sharp looking ship here. Look at this. This is wild too. Oh, you can actually see like a medical bay in there. This kind of looks like it's like some kind of, I don't know, maybe it's not. Probably not. It's just block. It almost looks like it's like a walkway going in there, but I don't believe it is. And we got a big ramp door over here. And oh yeah, look at that. We got a forward thruster on the inside there. Unusual place for that. We got some more forward thrusters over there. As we come up here, we got a pretty cool angular entryway to a hangar. Never seen a hangar shaped like that before. That is again pretty wild. I love the geometry on this. Got some really cool stuff going on there. And we got a pretty big landing pad out back here with the built-in repair bay. Looks like, yeah, big enough where you could probably get in some CVs and stuff to park here as well. So definitely, of course, your HVs and S. Well, HVs. You could get an HV up here one way or another. There's ways. And let's take a look at this control tower area here. Nice LCD work on the side there. Interesting here. I don't know if this is meant for an upgrade. It's possible, or that's just decorative. I'll have to try to figure that one out. I don't know yet. And look at the bridge here. Oh, that looks really cool too. Like the glass work, and you can see the kind of lighting environment on the inside there. Actually kicks on the lights when I get close to the bridge here. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, really sharp ship here. As in like a weaponry too. It does look like we had a couple more turret positions right in front here. Or I don't know if that's intended for that or not, but it certainly looks like it could be. Great location for some turrets. Obviously, you can launchers. I'd probably say this is a turret location, and so is that. So there's going to be a number of them around the body. Again, it's probably more of a CPU balancing thing on why a lot of the weaponry and stuff is not on the ship stock. But it still has a good number of turrets on its stock too, so it's not like it's kind of ready for action. It looks like as soon as you get the ship here. We'll have to see what it's doing with shielding and all that. So I got to find a way in. There's a lot of different ways in and out of the ship. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the optimal way would be, but I'm going to try to like come in this way. And here, let me turn the lights down here. Looks like it's going to have a pretty cool blue scheme here. I'm going to try to get out of God mode again and walk this on foot. I might have went a little too dark here. Again, I understand that the lighting up anything that's of size in the game has been kind of challenging with the lights that are in the game. They're not very powerful, and things are obsessively dark in game, typically at night at least, or in space. So okay, so we'll just take that elevator up here. So now we got some good light work in this room. And this is off the back of the ship, so it looks like we got a medical bay back over here. Oh yeah. Look at that. Yeah, a bunch of beds, all the medical equipment. And then we got our O2 and med bay right there. Looks really cool. I like the glass on the sides there as well. I like the lighting. Looks really good too. Let's see where this goes. Okay, so that's a shower. Let's head this way. So we're getting into a warp drive room here. Yeah, that's a nice enclosure for that. Again, like like how it's displayed in here. It looks really, really nice. A storage controller over there, on both sides of the room here. And it continues forward. Oh yeah, check this out. So we got a bunch of LCDs here. So we have a shield bay. So okay, this is getting into some big shield parts over here. So it looks like we got a large shield upgrade spot there. Really cool room there. Oh, actually, I got to look upward. Two large shield part locations here. That's cool. Wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought in here. Really cool looking blockwork and everything again in here. On the other side, it's kind of asymmetrically set up. Oh, check out this. A full briefing room, big old LCD display over here as well. And all the pilots or whatever would chill out here. All the people involved in the mission. That's cool. I like this. There's a lot of immersion this way. So what do we got here? Okay, so now we got coming up to a main elevator. So we're on 5 right now. Let's go forward on this deck first, and then try to get to the other areas. So we got a bunch of passenger seats over here. Kind of a cool setup here. This almost looks like a deployment zone. Oh yeah, of course. Yep, getting into the support ships or docking ships, modules. Again, I got to check that out and see how those work. But that looks really, really cool. It looks like a neat mechanism. Yeah, so this would walk along all these different, essentially, module bays or support ship bays. Cool looking hallway here. I like the angled ceiling and all the texture work and lighting. All right, so we're on 5. So the decks are, looks like they're kind of set up more like a Star Trek ship. So we start at 5 and then work our way. Probably this would be deck 4 here. And holy smokes, this thing is this is a pretty big ship here. So we got looks like we got different rooms on either side as well. So we got our captain's quarters right over here. Oh, very cool. And like the lighting, got a black marble floor in here. Interesting. Looks cool. It really goes with the decor of the ship here. And again, really cool skylight there in this bedroom as well. Or, well, captain's room. And then we got our general our XO crew room here. So pretty fancy room over on this side as well. So XO gets a pretty nice place here. And it looks like we're getting into, oh, okay, so this is a crew room here too. Look at the, they even got skylights in the crew rooms. Very, very nice. Bookshelves. Kind of a way in to see the Pentaxid tank in there. And some general industrial looking machinery and mechanisms. Yep, so we got quite a few crew rooms off the side over here. Oh, this goes into like this oxygen room here. I don't think I've ever seen such an elaborate display for an O2 tank. that looks really cool. That looks really cool. Again, I love the immersion here on the ship. There's a kind of a delight to walk through. Just never know what you're going to see next here, and everything looks really, really good. Oh, yeah, there's another one of those really. Got to remember that. That is just probably one of the coolest oxygen tank displays I've ever seen. And then when you get back over here, oh wow, check out this whole section here. So there's an inside area too that looks like it holds a whole bunch of medium shield parts in here. So quite a few of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost kind of looks like a full 8-pack that goes in there. Then we've got kind of an engineering section over here. I like these round pillars in the middle here too. So we've got kind of a place to sit and chill. We've got some more slots to put in some advanced generators over here. So you can add 2 more of those into this area. That's a cool visual right there too. The way it goes into this kind of round to other round block and just pops that part over it to match that edge. I mean, it looks really nice in the end. It's nice innovative block work there. Look at this. This looks awesome too. Man, everything looks really, really cool in here. Man, so yeah, this is just deck 4. Let's pass through this way. Oh, look at that. We've got some large shield. I don't know if we're just looking at the same rooms from a different angle. Or I don't know. There's definitely a lot of upgrades that can be done on this ship, though. And back over here, we're getting into this kind of force field open hangar section with pretty crazy geometry style walls going on here. But it looks like it would be pretty easy access getting ships parked in here. You know, SVs and things like that, smaller CVs, potentially, maybe. Yeah, really, really nice looking here. All right, let's, man, this is, I think there's 3 more decks on this yet. Yeah, we're on 4. Let's go up to 3. Okay, so this just goes this direction. Oh, look at this. Yeah, it looks great. Looks really great. Oh, wow. Holy smokes. Looks like we got a massive farm area here, too. So I believe the intent would be you could fill every one of these frame blocks here with grow plots. And we have our grow lights up and above here, spaced out. This would be a massive, massive farm. I certainly would expect it to probably exceed 200 grow plots on here. I gotta see what's going on with this. Sparkling water. It's just, is it? Oh, it's probably the. Is there an LCD? Yeah, there is. Oh, I get what's going on here. I'm looking at these tanks. And I'm like, they look odd, and I thought I was maybe just getting some of the skylight that was shining through the cassette on, but no, there's actually LCDs in here that are kind of like a two-way, like an old school LCD to make it look like it's full. So you got sparkling water and pure water, and then red water and recycled water. Happens to be yellow. Imagine that. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Just a cool decoration. Never seen that done before. So that's another original. I love to see all this original stuff on all these different creations. NSS Mono Whale. Very cool. So it looks like we're getting into this front. Oh, it does have a pilot seat up here as well. I know we got a main bridge, of course, too, in the back. But this would be kind of like a first-person. Well, they're probably both first-person bridges. Just another place to pilot the ship on the front section of it. Again, really, really cool-looking blockwork, coloring, texturing, lighting, details with LCDs and everything else. So, yeah, very, very nice. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything here. And, all right, so let's go. Okay, so this doesn't go up any higher there. We probably got to go to the back here. Let me just run through here. Again, yeah, really cool looking farm area. I'm just noticing like they got some glass windows on the sides there too. And look at the see all the blockwork on the ceiling there, and that looks great as well. All the blockwork around where the grow lights are. Everything on this ship is just displayed immaculately. And just other rooms that you walk into like this just looks really, really cool too. Alright, so let's go up to 2. And it looks like we go both directions off from this one here. So we've got a rear passenger seat over here that's kind of overlooking some of the landing pad there. I probably got some doors right there to get you from the landing pad inside the ship. And this area looks like a production room. And some utilities. So we got our armor repair. Looks like a couple slots here for some small constructors, advanced constructors. More room for more constructors or deconstructors. Got a repair bay power switch. More places for small constructors. And again, very awesome looking room. Yeah, just detail everywhere you look. Floor, ceiling, walls, you name it. So this is interesting. You walk in. Oh, wow. Look at this. Maybe this is getting close to the bridge, but we've got a couple sentry turrets here ready to shoot whatever is not authorized. Oh, no, this is coming in actually from the landing pad as well. Okay. If you come in this way, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And let's go up to 1. So yeah, this would be the main bridge. Holy smokes, check this out. So yeah, the main bridge right up this way. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, there's the, I believe the captain's seat would be up over there. A bunch of crew members and things like that operate the machinery. We got our CPU blocks back over here, detector. And then we can walk up. Oh, there's a down walk there too. Oh no, that's where I came up at. And yeah, unusually I thought this was going to be a captain's seat right here, but it's actually, it seems to be a passenger seat. Interesting. Got our teleporter right over here. Set up on a sensor, nice. Yeah, so is this a captain's seat? Just kind of curious on that. That's the only thing that's tripping me up, as I totally expected to see. Unless this is, no, I can't fly the ship here. Huh? Interesting. Yeah, this is cool. This is I love the shadowing here from these pieces as well. Yeah, really, really cool. I think I'm just going right back down to the elevator that I came up on now. So yeah, amazing looking ship here. Definitely like it. Alright, let's get some lights back on. Take a look at some numbers here. And yeah, it certainly looks like we have additional turret positions and a lot of upgrade slots for shield parts and whatnot in here. I'll start with size class 22, so pretty big ship. Unlock level 25, 43 forward, 15 strafing, 61 lift, 28 reverse, 21 down, 45 fuel tanks, 52 oxygen tanks. Got a barrage of some guns on here. It looks like it was trying to be fairly low cost with the guns. So I don't see anything like outrageously expensive CPU-wise in here, but do have a lot of minigun turrets, 16 of those, a lot of retractable sentry guns as well. 24-hour and 42-minute build time. It's actually pretty mild on the Estrum and Zakosium. It does have a hardly, maybe a block or two of Xeno material in it. CPU-wise, perfectly tailored for Reforged Eden Core 9 setup. Yep, and you can kind of probably tell why the weaponry is the way it is, and why it doesn't have some of the shield parts or generators or other upgrade parts. It's all to get the CPU balanced here. But then you can add all that stuff in after the fact. Let's take a look. Oh, you know what? Before I get too far there, our stock shield is 12,900 on here. And yeah, CPU. Let's take a look at your storage. So we've got, looks like we got 2 ammo controllers. We got a container controller here at 640. Looks like 2 320k ammo controllers. And looks like we've got some boxes and then some more container controllers. So another, are all these, oh wait, I hit the wrong thing. Yeah, looks like all these 3 down here are 640s as well. Yeah, quite a lot of storage there. Big Reforged Eden style storage controllers. So it looks like, yeah, 4 640s and 2 320s for ammo. Very nice, very nice. Let's see, I just want to check out P menu options. That's what I keep on forgetting. Okay, no P menu options here. Wow, very nice ship, very nice ship. It looks like a lot of work, super detailed. Again, curious on its the whole like module or docking system on it. It's got a lot of places for parking SVs and probably some HVs. Yeah, very nice. Again, the NSS Mono Whale Light Carrier by Napalm Minus. Awesome work on this. Awesome work. Very, very pretty ship. All right, somehow I missed this one when I was going through my list here. Well, let's do it right now. Yeah. Okay, so the next one here, this is the Lorna Shore by Illegal Cheese, and I think it ran out of power. Let me get some fuel in here. And look at this. This is looking amazing here. Wow. Certainly looks like a ship. I love this front end here. Well, the whole thing actually. Yeah, kind of like a flying space battleship kind of thing. And it really does have that ship characteristic going on here too, with the whole way the front of the ship is and the bow. Oh, we even got like a wooden decking on top here. Cool looking stuff. God, what is that? I've seen this before. I think that by the same author made a. I think this is a different ship, maybe a little bit smaller, but the author made another incredibly awesome looking ship, sort of similar a little bit in design, but I think it was a bigger one, or maybe this is the same one. It's just more done up. But man, this looks amazing here. Love this. I love the decking, and I love the way all these guns are looking too. Like every one of these look like they would swivel and be on their own like turret. That is so cool. Great looking like battleship kind of creation here. Flying spaceship battleship. And it also kind of reminds me a little bit of the ship from the Star Blazers cartoon series as well, but it's different. It's different than that, but it has some characteristics, probably in the overall general shape a little bit. Two different kinds of things though, two different creations here. But man, this thing is just loaded with detail. Oh, I love how this the down thrusters are kind of like doubling as like smokestacks. Speaking of that, oh, we got smoke emitters over here. I don't see the actual emitters in there, but they're certainly working. I wonder where those get mounted. But that is so cool. Didn't expect that. Look at that. So yeah, like these, it almost kind of looks like these would be big steam turbines, or something like that, like a, like the old Titanic or something like that, where you got the big smokestacks up top there. Wow. Yeah, look at all the detail here. Oh, look at this thruster setup here too. This is wild. So you got a big drive thruster in the middle, and then you've got these four angled other thruster setups here, and some other things in between that with some more weaponry. Oh, we got solar on here too. Interesting. So solar panels kind of hidden away on the bottom. Nice way to do that. Kind of looks pretty nice the way they are. Typically, I don't like to see the solar panels on the creations, but that, yeah, the author did a great job on putting those in there. Look at all this here. Wow, very nice. We got our reverse thrusters over here. It's like two drive thrusters for that. And then there's this whole lower section here too, which is wild. Oh, and it actually does have landing gear down here, doesn't it? Looks like it's kind of meant to land in the middle if you're going to park it. Probably more to park it on another creation. But maybe, that is about the center of the creation, so maybe it would balance out pretty good if we did try to park it on the ground. Of course, it looks like it's more of a space-only kind of ship, but kind of, with all this down here, it kind of looks like you could also get it on the ground. I'm just kind of curious if there's a way up in here from the ground level. Not so sure. I didn't mean to quit. Oh, yeah, there is. I cheated. Okay, so there's a ramp right back here. Hard to see, but yeah, you can kind of see the part of the graphics there. So yeah, so it does have ground access as well. That's something I didn't expect. I didn't, with a ship shaped like this, I just didn't think it would be have any ground capabilities, but it does. Yeah, awesome looking creation here. Definitely. Wow, I could just look at the hull for quite a long time here. All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna park over here, and I'm gonna try to get out of God mode this time. And overall, I don't think it's been really actually taking very much longer walking through the ships on foot versus the God mode thing. We'll try the lighting here. Open sesame. Actually, we're gonna go a little bit lower with the lighting. Yeah, we got a lot of lights inside here. So yeah, getting into the hangar here. Wow, super detailed again. Like all the block work and all the, look at all the curvy design stuff going on in here. Different colors. Yeah, I got some more of a, like a kind of a burnt red and some browns in there. And of course the white walls, kind of the white theme of the ship with the blues and the yellows and the, oh my goodness. Yeah, a lot of stuff. It looks really good together though. Like everything fits. Yeah, in the back here, looks like we, yeah, 4 advanced generators in the back section. It looks like they're just kind of for, yeah, cool looking display on that. But yeah, I believe we just travel forward this way. Unless I'm missing any elevators or anything. I think, well, you know, maybe I got this a bit too dark. Let me brighten it up a little bit in here. I was having a hard time seeing these corners here. So, oh yeah, we do have some rooms back over here. Looks like a, oh, just a controller, storage controller back there, so it doesn't actually go anywhere. See if the other side's the same. It is. Yeah, very, very nice. Very nice. Oh, this is a trip. Wow, so we're running some big shield on here. Got a couple large shield parts as you walk in, but I was kind of mainly just tripping out on this interior space here with all the glass and everything going through here. Wow, this is wild. This looks great. Oh, we got some medium shield parts in there too. It's almost like I don't even care about the shield parts. I'm more looking at the architecture here. Yeah, that's cool. That is really cool. Don't see that too much. I'll look at the LCD. I've seen that LCD before, but that's really cool, kind of going through those containers down there. So I have a feeling, just by seeing some of the parts on here, this one is going to be a fairly expensive ship with a pretty hefty shield going on here too. Look at this warp drive setup here. Oh yeah, and the warp drive. Oh, the warp drive actually is turned vertical in there, but it's got. Oh, that's cool. I like the. I like how that's displayed with the purple by the warp drive being purple as well. So then we got a, looks like a central elevator here. Man, just a lot of stuff over here. We got a gravity generator. Yeah, let's just keep, I'm going to stay on this, this deck for now. Man, look at all this. What a trip. We're kind of into this section over here, which, yeah, it kind of looks like it's got a bunch of, oh yeah, this is kind of like walk-in. You can kind of see this from outside as well. Kind of wondering what was going on here, but yeah, these look like some, like bombs or missiles or something that would fire out of this. And kind of a storage area. Obviously, there's going to be a way to walk through all these areas on the side here, too. Production room. Right over here, more places for constructors, deconstructors. It looks like it, I think it stops there. It doesn't continue forward, so we're probably getting fairly close to the front of the ship here. How do we get back into these sections over here? Or maybe we don't. Maybe that's just all for display purposes. Wild. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let's check this center hallway here. See if this gets us there. Doesn't appear to. That might be completely for visual display. Obviously, you can still access all the boxes and things like that in there with the P menu. But yeah, it kind of looks like it's just like for display, which is just wild. Again, this whole area is just really, really crazy. I've never really seen anything quite like that. Let's go way up top here. And, oh man, oh my goodness. So we got some utility over there. And we're actually coming up behind like, oh wow. Kind of a deck going outside of the ship over here. Obviously you can walk around the top of the hall here too. It's kind of designed for that. Walk paths and staircases and all kinds of stuff going on there. Ladders. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say. This looks amazing. I gotta say, this big plant centerpiece. Oh, and around the sides here. Wow, this is deluxe. Man, that's cool. And look at the walk paths around the top side of that too. And man, love to see what's really helping too is seeing all the shadows from the branches like up against the walls and stuff. That is what a trip. Man, this is unexpected too. Jeez, look at that. And this is the Star Cafe here. The only true elixir of life. Very nice. Yeah, what a trip. And I love this recessed section here. And then of course you got the like more elegant wood flooring, hardwood floor in there. Oh, yeah, I see what's going on in here. So we got some other rooms happening here. Quite the pleasure yacht here. That's cool. That is cool too, actually. Yeah, quite immersive again. Wow, look at this. Look at this fancy farm. Wow, kind of an unusual layout of grow plots here, but man, this is cool. I love this. I love the wall block stuff going on here. And colors and yeah, very cool. Interesting farm. Right off from this other area, which I mean, this is a trip. And we got the Onion Maiden. Nice. The Onion Maiden. Oh man. Hey, okay, so yeah, this is wild. There's gonna be another room out here, and there. Yeah, so this goes back out to the outer top deck there. Wow, this is just wild. There is actually you actually got like a kitchen back over here too. Very nice. Yeah, what a trip. Oh wow. Okay, hold on. We got a staircase heading up this way as well. Obviously, you get up to the second floor here above all this. Our teleporter right over there. Yeah, look at that heavy glass blockwork there. Quite decorative the way it's done up as well. Oh, this is neat too. Oh, kind of a cool looking half round light. Interesting way to do that. Where does this go? 3, 4, 4. I don't know. That looks really cool. Like some kinds of engineering thing. I love how it's painted and everything. I don't think it necessarily has a purpose or anything like that, unless it's kind of meant to maybe remove something and place a block. I doubt it, though. It just looks really nice, so it's just more of a decorative thing. Oh, our main core right over here. So this would be our, looks like a lot of locations for some more cores in the area as well. And we keep on going through back out this way. Oh, we're right out of the ship now. Or, well, back on the top of the hall. Oh, wow, so we got a staircase here. What a trip. Here, I'm going to get back into God mode right here a second. Yeah, fly through. I feel like I'm missing areas here, so I'm going to cheat a minute. And let me get up into the bridge and follow that down on through, because I didn't see, I'm sure I just missed a obvious something in front of me here, but let's go here. Oh, so the top, wow, it's got like a conference table over here. It's actually this, oh, that's done out of the heavy glass. Oh, that's cool, with the LCD in there. And the big old 3D display here with LCDs and the actual blockwork as well. Got a plant. We got some pictures in here. So this is all up on the top of the bridge area. Actually, I thought this is where the pilot seat was going to be. But that must be right over here. Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay. That's cool. Look at it kind of at night, too. It kind of lights up along the insides there. 4 passenger seats in the area. Oh, man, I hardly ever see that get used. The staircase here. Oh, that's wild. Wow, this is just super crazy detailed. Again, love all the LCD work and things like that. So we got the ICS Gojira. Nice. Don't want to get stranded. I just said that. It's just the name of a song by the band Gojira. Very nice. Oh man, we got a swimming pool as well. Of course we do. Of course we do. With the cafeteria like that, probably should have. What the heck? Okay, so we're on sci-fi right now. We can do fantasy, crime, comedy, drama. Nice. And this kind of walks along the top of the hull as well. Wow. Now, I might have missed some areas of the ship. I bet you I did. But man, check this out as well. Been a lot of really amazing creations this time here. This is no exception here. Very cool ship. Well, let's look at some numbers on it here. Wow. I just want to see what that looks like from the top down. That's cool. Definitely does look like a ship. All right. So size class 15, unlock level 25, 53 forward, 33 strafing, 49 lift, 29 reverse, 24 down, 17 fuel tanks, 5 oxygen tanks, 32-hour even build time. Got some posters in here. Heat exchanger. Yeah, quite a few posters. I was just kind of looking for that stuff. A lot of Estrom and Zacosium. Pretty expensive ship. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be, just seeing the parts that were installed in here, I figured it was going to be a pretty demanding ship. So it is going to need some quantum auxiliary cores or things like that to get the CPU level balanced out if you're playing with CPU on. Let's get over to some storage here. So, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm looking at the right thing. Yeah, duh. All right, so two ammo controllers. Looks like both 320K. Got 4. Did I do this wrong? No, this is a different ship. I looked at the other one before. So we've got another 4 controllers. 2 are 640 and 2 are 345, it looks like, in here. And we got a harvest controller as well, but that looks like it's just 8K. So I think that's it for the storage. So yeah, a couple 640s, a couple kind of larger ones, 345s, and then 2 320K ammo controllers as well. And again, quite a barrage of weaponry on here. I just want to take a look at that one more time in the P menu. A lot of the weapons in here are the better versions, the heavy, like artillery and minigun and other torpedo launchers. So yeah, that it kind of explains some of the CPU as well. This is definitely more of an end game ship with its options and whatnot. One thing I did want to check out, its stock shield, 123K. So yeah, big time shield in here right off the gates, and no P menu options. So yeah, very nice ship. Again, this is the Lorna Shore by Illegal Cheese. Very nice. In fact, that's another band. So I have a feeling the author kind of likes some of the same bands I do. So all right. Anyway, let's go to the next part here, and let me get some fuel in this guy here. Looks like it ran out of juice. And this is one of 2 that were up on the workshop. I grabbed just one of them because I usually don't sew more than one creation by the same author at the same time. But the author actually had two different space stations out. This is one of those two. This is the Regula 2 station by Braganator. And this, yeah, I thought this looked really, really cool here. I love the, it certainly has that space station-y look too, with the round center structure, and then kind of like some different arms coming off from that, going to various other parts of the station here. But yeah, this definitely captures kind of a traditional looking, I don't know, or it's like Star Trek kind of space station look or something like that to it. I definitely like it. Looks really, really nice. I love this whole round top section here. Yeah, really cool. Yeah, a lot of making that round curvy block, and there's a lot of little accents in here too. Oh, it looks like we got multiple different doorways actually kind of embedded into that structure as well. And a hangar section, maybe. Maybe it's not a hangar, just a kind of big open door there. Kind of looks like it would be. And then we got our lower section as well. So we're running quite a bit of solar panels on here. Obviously, this is the base, space base. So yeah, solar panel is definitely a nice thing for that as well. And a big room down over here. Looks like more of a, I don't know, maybe I'll have to see what's in there. And some big like tanks on the bottom side here. All slightly different colors. Kind of in the same color palette tone there, which is really, really cool. Sharp contrast from the rest of it, because it's pretty much like black and white and gray. And then you get into like 4 different shaded colors down over there, which is really cool looking for the tank display that's down below there. And yeah, quite a lot of solar panels on here again too. So all these, a lot of these arms have solar panels. I don't know if it's this might be vanilla. We'll see. Or it might be compatible with both, actually. I thought this one actually was. So, and then we got landing pads, quite a few landing pads around here. They're pretty good size, actually. And looks like retractable turrets in that general location there. Yeah, very cool looking station. I love the architecture on it. Little things too, like the painting over here, kind of done with some different grays, and kind of making like a circle pattern around the top of the base circle area. Or cylinder area, I should probably say. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, very, very cool. All right, so I'm going to get, I'll lower the lights down a little bit here. So we'll see how this plays out. And let me get out of God mode here too. All right. Looks like coming in here, we've got a lot of open space, a lot of places to sit and chill. And some utility function over here, armor locker and O2 and armor repair. Looks like we got a full med bay right over here. Oh, pretty neat looking style. I like how it's kind of red and got some of the other colors in there too. It's kind of a neat breakup, you know, when you've got like a white and gray structure, and then you have just areas that are just completely like opaque, you know, some pretty hardcore colors. That actually looks pretty good in the mix. Breaks it up. So it looks like we got a kind of a large scale bathroom over here. Yeah, very cool. I like the shape and the angles in there. I'm gonna just stick around the center section here and just make sure I seen everything here. I think so. Let's go out to one of the extensions here. And what's over here first? Holy smokes! Okay, quite a hallway here. I like the angle hallway part there. Probably both end up. No, maybe not. I was gonna say maybe they both end up at the same spot, but maybe not. Got kind of an observation room over here, sitting room. Just kind of a lot of space for people to go and hang out. Quick access in the station over here, or just a different access. I won't say necessarily quick access. I'll just say another way in the station. There's probably many of them. I got Wi-Fi over on the side over there. And yep, kind of more of another kind of like chill out room there. back in this way. And Wi-Fi location. This has got to be another way in there, right? Yeah, I think I just kind of looped around. Yeah, so the hallway quarters, you can kind of take that center hallway, or this get to the same area taking the outer hallway there too. So we got signs here. So we got a lot of different decks going on. I just been on this one deck so far, but it kind of looks like we've got. I just want to make sure I have a feeling a couple of these extensions are going to be different than the other two. We got Wi-Fi there again, so it looks like it's going to have really good Wi-Fi coverage. Oh, this is just a quick way in as well. Nice, another way in. Any way in's a quick way in. All right, so currently I don't know what deck we're on. Unless it doesn't say that here somewhere. Oh, it's the big letters. Okay, yeah, the central hub, med bay. Yeah, makes sense. So we've got a couple things going down and a lot going up from here. So let's go down first. And this is kind of a looks like we got some storage controllers in the area here. It looks actually like 4 of them. Kind of a neat storage setup there. And then we go all the way down the bottom deck. Oh, wow. Oh, it's just the painting on the floor. I like walked in and I don't know, for just a quick second I thought I was walking into a miniature golf course. I was like, yeah, that'd be really cool. I haven't seen one of those in a ship yet, or a station. No, this is cool. I like the decor in here. It's just different. It's like, I don't know. It's just kind of feels like it's definitely more of a like an entertainment kind of thing, like neat looking styling to a area or whatnot. Look at all the different plants and stuff in here. It's got a big plant display, and oops, and kind of got this this elevated area here. Got a lot of them. Oh, this is for installing more cargo controllers. Oh, remove that block, add it. Okay, so that's cool. So yeah, this is if you want to increase the storage of the creation here, you've got this method to do that. And it looks like you can add probably 4 of those. Yeah, in this general area here. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't expect that. All right, so let's go up. We want to go past that. We want to go past the main deck, and we'll go to the next floor. Should be here. And this kind of looks like a big hallway that kind of, again, more ways in and out of the station here. Some utility function over by the door here. It kind of looks like it's going to circle right around. And this was the ring aux access. Okay. So the next one would be main engineering. And yep, we got some, looks like our CPU blocks, generators, pentaxid tank. This probably has a shield then too. Gravity generator right there. And, oh yeah, it does have a shield. Yeah, check that out. That's cool. So it's a shielded station as well. And so then we're up, looks like definitely some O2 and probably fuel in the area. And, oh yeah, solar capacitors. So we're on the aux engineering floor right now, or deck. Very cool. So we're going to come up to the workshop here. So, oh yeah, look at that. Places for some furnaces. Places for constructors. Got a lot of cargo boxes. And then we got some already installed in here. A couple of, or a advanced constructor, a couple of small constructors. Some more boxes. Actually, I'm not seeing any controllers in here. Storage controllers, just boxes, unless I'm missing them. More furnaces on the other side here. And let's get up one more deck here. Well, this looks like a pretty, oh yeah, this is where you come in from the outside. This kind of so it's like a hangar. So yeah, you should be able to bring in probably most like SVs and things like that. It's a pretty cool hangar setup here. You can kind of park that, put it on display like it's in a, I don't know, just some kind of really cool display building. Something you might see in like Star Citizen or something like that. Very cool. So we're in the hangar. So next would be the farm area. And oh yeah, certainly got some yeah. Okay, so it's like got all the filler blocks in here, so you could pop in the legit grow plots. That's kind of a smart idea too. The player doesn't need to manufacture all those grow plots before they spawn in the creation. They can add them in when they get them, kind of thing. And a lot. I'd say 24 grow lights, so 24 times 9 would be your total grow plot capacity. I don't have a calculator handy. I don't want to try to think too much. And then we'd have our grow lights that we can turn on for the different areas here. Very cool. And fridges and food processors out in the center. So next we're going to go to the living area. But yeah, definitely a lot of farming potential in this. Oh, okay. So it looks like you would probably furnish your own section here, but y'all got your own like balcony and way in. But you'd probably, yeah, if you want to add, or no, maybe I'm wrong. It's probably in these doors. Yeah, okay, it is furnished. I got it wrong. That was just a center hallway. Okay, so yeah, you do have a balcony over here. But then, yeah, door coming in here, and this is like different living quarters. It looks like over here is, oh, the actual bed placement over there. Kind of sheltered away from the rest of the room. Got a shower. I'm sure a toilet. And we probably got some more living quarters. Oh, okay, so this one's doesn't have furnishings. Okay, so that the one has furnishings, but the other ones don't. Okay, which is actually fine. Oh, that's the one with the arrow. And then going up to the top here, looks like we got some O2 ventilator right there, and then we got the ops deck or floor way up here. So you got some machinery, some more tables, a couple places to sit and chill. Yeah, very cool. Neat looking space station, and again, it really looks like a space station, or kind of like, you know, what you'd imagine in like a sci-fi franchise or whatnot. Really, really cool. All right, let's take a look at some numbers here. And so we're unlock level 15, size class 16, 2 fuel tanks, 7 oxygen tanks, 16-hour and 47-minute build time. Does actually have quite defense for like drone attacks and things like that. So you got 8 minigun retractable turrets and 4 retractable sentry guns. CPU-wise, balanced out really good here in Reforged Eden. So you got some extra CPU available. You could probably add a little bit more right off the gates here. And that actually translates to 1 basic and 2 improved cores. And back with the stats here too. Yeah, hardly touches Estrium or SS whatever. Zycosium. 16. Yeah, I think I already looked at that. I just want to look at it one more time here. What else do we got going on here? I do have some P menu options for constructors and sentries and turrets. Food production, it looks like, or process. Storage wise, got an ammo box at 14K, 2 ammo boxes at 14K. Got quite a lot of fridges. All the boxes are labeled here. Oh, we do have some controllers in here. Yeah, we do. I didn't see those. I kind of missed them when I was going through. But yeah, we got 4 320s, it looks like. Yeah, so yeah, it does have storage. Obviously, you had an expandable storage section too, so it was kind of set up to add in more storage. And I bet you that's what these down here might be for. Maybe where those run, because it was kind of right in this general area. I guess I would have to read the whole instructions here, but I thought you were supposed to remove that and then kind of add in storage down over here. But yeah, really, really cool space station. Again, this is the Regula 2 station by Braganator. Very cool. And that is all the creations for today. And wow, man. Again, I was trying to have some of these videos a little shorter, but man, these things are just they're too big and too elaborate, and there's too many per week to look at. And there's, again, I keep on like missing other ones I want to look at too. There's just so much, and that's awesome. Just seeing everyone building all these amazing creations. Very creative. Again, seeing things I haven't seen before done on several of the creations here today, which is just awesome to see too. Just different block combinations, different ways to go about things. It is really cool to see the innovation and creativity of everyone involved here. But other than that, that is it for today, and you have yourself a great weekend. I will talk to you later.